Hello everyone. So in this session we are going to study about the codominance. In the last session we studied about the reasons for incomplete dominance, how the recessive gene releases the enzyme, what type of enzyme it releases. Because of that the dominant gene, it gets suppressed, it won't show its complete trait. So that is the reason, or what all the things we studied in the last session. So that all about the incomplete dominance. Don't forget, in the incomplete dominance, Mendel's pea plant were not selected. The plant was selected for the incomplete dominance was snapdragon or dog flower or antirrhinum. So in this class, in this session, we are going to study about the codominance. The name itself saying equally, coordinate or equally expression of both the genes. We can tell in the simple words how we can describe the codominance in scientifically. How to understand this codominance? We'll understand this by giving one example here. Codominance here. Which example we are selecting here? It is not related to any plant or any organism or any animal. Here it is a ABO blood group in human being. How many types of blood group we have? We have 4 types of blood group. Some of them are having A blood group, some of them are having B blood group, AB blood group or O blood group. How we are going to distinguish these blood groups? How we come to know we are having A or B or AB or O? So let us study from this. The ABO blood group, or this blood group, controlled by the gene called I. This ABO blood group, or whatever the reason behind it, I'll tell you the reason. How we are going to describe the ABO blood group, I'll describe you in some time. So that ABO blood group, purely it is controlled by the gene called I, capital I. It has 3 alleles. Normally, in the previous cases, we come across or we studied 2 alleles, capital 1 and small 1, capital R, small r, capital T, small t, like that we studied. Only 2 forms of gene like that we studied. But I am telling you here, there are 3 alleles are present. How come? Why it is so? We will see one by one here. I will list out the 3 alleles first. The one is capital IA. Always you have to write the alleles of ABO blood group like this, and I. So these are the 3, sorry, here it should come B, A, B, I. Alright, capital means dominant one, smaller means I means recessive one. Always the capital I and capital A, capital I and capital B, capital A, these 2 always it dominate in nature. It always plays a dominant role. It suppress. What it suppresses? It suppresses the recessive one. Okay, always the I or B, it expresses itself. It suppresses the I. What will happen if both these alleles are expressed in an organism? Those organisms are known as AB blood group. He will be having or she will be having AB blood group only in presence of both these type of alleles. Where will be these alleles? On what basis the scientists found out, or what they found out A or B or I? So to find out the reason, to know about that, we'll study here one small concept is there. It explains a pure it gives a clear cut data on what basis we are going to distinguish whether a person having A blood group or B blood group or I blood group. Okay, listen to me carefully. RBC corpuscle, red blood corpuscle. In the red blood corpuscle, think this is the red blood corpuscle on the plasma membrane of RBC. Okay, I'll write here the the plasma membrane of RBC. What I am writing here, what I am drawing here, I am drawing the plasma membrane of RBC. Why I am drawing here? I am just describing you on what basis the human blood group it has been distinguished. It is controlled by a gene called I, but on the presence or absence of something is there. On the presence or absence of that, the person blood group has been distinguished. Okay, to understand that, we are coming from the RBC cell on the plasma. It is surrounded by the plasma membrane. Right now, I am drawing the structure of plasma membrane. All right. So, on the surface of the plasma membrane, the carbohydrate chain, glycolipids will be present. You have studied in the class level. So, number of glycolipids and carbohydrate chains will be present. Glycoprotein, carbohydrate chain, glycolipid. Okay. So, on these both, if the sugar polymer protrudes, I'll change the color of the sugar polymer so that you will make out. If the sugar polymer protrudes, it results in it confirms that a man is having A type of blood group or B type of blood group. The A and B type of blood group, for example, if a person having the sugar polymer only on the carbohydrate chain, or if a person having the sugar polymer on the glycolipid chain, these two confirms that that person having either A blood group or B blood group. If the sugar polymer is present on both these glycoprotein, glycolipid and carbohydrate chain, they will be having AB type of blood group. If the sugar polymers are absent, it confirms that, or it proves that a man having I type of blood group. How to distinguish I or IB or IA? These are the genotypes of ABO blood group. Okay, still we doesn't know how to distinguish this. As I told you, this will suppress the I, this will suppress the I, and these two, they both equally expresses in the blood group or in human being. How to distinguish that? If a man having A blood group marries to the woman having B blood group, what will be the blood group of offspring? We will check out that by putting one column, one table. So, I am going to write the possible genotype and phenotype of human beings. 3 alleles, 4 type of blood group. We will list out the possible geno and phenotypes of blood group. Put 4 columns, one headline mentioning that the first column is genotype of parent 1. Consider this as a man, and here genotype of parent 2. Consider this as a women blood group. So these are the possibilities I am writing here so that you can check out what will be the offspring's blood group genotype and phenotype. Here in the third column I am writing the genotype of offspring. If they both get married, the result in the children, what type of blood group they'll be having. So in the fourth one, the phenotype of offspring. It can also be written as blood group of human being or blood group of offspring. Phenotype, it itself indicates the physical appearance. All right. So I'll write one possible. Any out of three, I'll write any one genotype here. I'll write the IA first. Okay. Out of three, you can write any one. If a man having IA type of genotype marry to IB, we'll start with the IA itself. IA, if he marries to a woman having IA same type of genotype, the genotype of offspring will be IA and IA. So that results in the expression of, or physically what we are going to call that as, what type of blood group the offsprings are having? A blood group. So that is how you have to check out the possibilities of blood groups in human being. I'll take the same one. If a man having A type of blood group marry to I type of blood group women, I'll write here the I. So the genotype of offspring is IA and small I. Remember, this A suppress the recessive one. So I is nothing but absence of sugar polymer. A, it is nothing but presence of sugar polymer on the present surface of plasma membrane. The blood group will be A itself. This A always express. It will suppress the small I blood group. A blood group. Alright. If same, I'll write the same thing, same here. If A type of man marry to B type of women, B type in sense having this type of genotype. Okay, what will be the offspring genotype? Remember, we are in codominance. So this is the situation where the gene, the heterozygous gene, they both express equally. So here it comes that situation. Here it is having both type of gene. Both are in dominant condition, or both when these two different genotype present in an offspring or in an human being, that human being will be called as, or he will be having the AB type of blood group. AB type of blood group. So I'll jump on to the next, IB. If a man having B type of blood group marry to B only, the offspring IB and IB, the phenotype of the offspring will be B blood group. And the next one is IB, small I should write here the small I. IB always expresses, because small I is in recessive condition. So in the resultant product or in the offspring, it is known as, the offspring will be having B blood group. And if the same person marry to A type of blood group women, the offspring, don't write IB, IA. You have to write like IA, IB. A should come first. The phenotype is known as AB blood group. If a man having the recessive gene known as I in his blood, means on the RBC cell there are no sugar polymers are present. If that type of man married to the same condition women, the recessive gene, she is also having the recessive gene. In the offspring genotype, what we can write? Small I, small I. Homozygous recessive gene always express because there is no dominant gene to get suppressed. So, it is known as O type of blood group. So, this is how we are going to distinguish the possibilities of genotype and phenotype of human being. There are three alleles. There are 4 types of blood group: A blood group, AB blood group, B blood group and O blood group. 4 blood groups, 6 possible geno and phenotypes. Okay, so it indicates what? When the organism having the gene which is in heterozygous condition, they both expresses that phenomena. That refers to co-dominance, equally expression of characters. So, I will tell you one more example in this co-dominance. It also refers to the multiple allelism because there is no 2 genes here. Here more than 2 genes or more than 2 alleles are present. It also refers to multiple allele. One more example I would like to mention here. It is of Mendel's experiment. It is from Mendel's experiment. What he selected for his experiment? He selected the pea plant, right? Out of 7 characters, 1 character I mentioned on that day, that is seed shape. Seed shape is, I had written one dominant and one recessive trait, right? Look at the turn the page. Look at the seed shape. Which character was in dominant and which character was in recessive. The dominant one is round and the recessive one is wrinkled, right? Round means somewhat it look like that. Wrinkled means somewhat it will be. Okay, so why the seeds are round in shape? Because it is having the dominant gene, we can easily make out. But the reason for that shape or for the shape of the seed is because it is having or it produces more starch. A maximum high amount of starch synthesizes in this type of seeds. So that is because of this, the seed shape, it becomes round. Why it is producing starch, large amount of starch? What is the reason behind it? So this synthesis of starch controlled by one gene called B. If it is in a dominant character, it is in dominant trait. Okay, wherever in the seeds a dominant trait is present, it results in the formation of large amount of starch. If it is producing large amount of starch, the size will be bigger, the shape also become round. So the result is in front of you. So because of the one gene called B. Okay, so coming to the wrinkled or recessive trait. Why it is wrinkled? Why it is small in size? The reason is it is not having the dominant gene. Instead of dominant, it is having a recessive gene called small b. results in the low amount, or it results in the very small production of small amount of starch. It is not producing large amount of starch, it is not synthesizing, it is not storing large amount of starch. Because of that, the shape and the size become reduced. Alright, but so that this is the one experiment. We are not getting the concept, why we are expressing, why we are studying this under codominance. The result is here. Let me tell you, when we cross these two traits, the result will be, what will be the result? In the F1 generation, all the offspring will be having a round shaped, what? Round shaped seeds. You can ask me, what is the difference between that? There is no, we can't express or we can't describe the codominant character in the F1 generation, because this the F1 generation plant is also having the same size, same shape. Here also having the same shape, but the size was reduced, the size get reduced. It will be having a small size seeds, but the shape will be round. So, according to Mendel's experiment, according to his rules, the law of dominance, what it says, always the dominant character suppresses the recessive one. Here in the F1 generation, though it is having the round shape, it can't synthesize the starch in the large amount. The size get reduced, the shape remains same. So, it indicates what? It indicates the situation. Which situation it is? It indicates the codominant situation. So, these two are the examples what we are taking, in which concept we are taking. In the codominance concept, we are taking these two examples. One is ABO blood group and one is seed shape of pea plant. Okay. By this, yes, you have to understand, you have to make out this concept, and they'll ask you for 3 or 5 mark. The codominant will be for 5 mark or 3 mark. Okay, remember in the examination they'll ask you to write a detailed account on codominance. Don't forget to write, or don't forget to learn all these concepts. If you have any doubts, ask me. Thank you.